There is a drink in Kenya called Chang'aa. And I've thought around this Chang'aa and came to realize that it can save our country in terms of billions of dollars. It is unfortunate that we used to brew Chang'aa even before white people invaded our country. But when they invaded our country, they decided to outlaw this special science that God has given us to distill and come up with the purest spirit of all. Unfortunately, after independence, all the successive governments of President Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, Daniel Toroitich arap Moi, Uhuru Mwai Kibaki, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and even His Excellency the President, Honorable Ruto. They have banned the drinking and selling of Chang'aa, even the brewing, to such an extent that policemen all over the country are using so much of their time arresting, prosecuting the Chang'aa brewers, the innocent women who brew Chang'aa. And as it is, or as it were, most of us in this country, including lawyers, doctors, professors, have been educated by their mothers through the brewing and selling of this liquid. Chang'aa is a concoction that is made from maize, millet, and sorghum, and sukaringuru. If we legalized and allowed the brewing and drinking of Chang'aa, economically we would empower our people, because especially in Nyanza region, where you have these crops, we should be having a market to sell our crops. Then the government should actually encourage and even create a fund to give loans for Chang'aa brewers. We have collection centers for tea, we have collection centers for milk, we have collection centers for coffee, we even have collection centers for tobacco, which to me is worse. We should also have, or we must also have, collection centers for Chang'aa in all areas, so that the brewers, they are encouraged to brew the bitterest and take to the collection center. Then on top of that, we should have a centralized factory. We should seek investors to have a centralized factory where all the Chang'aa collected from all the collection centers are taken to the central place, repackaged, then labeled Chang'aa for power and bottled for export. At these collection centers, they should offer very good prices, so that if your Chang'aa is grade 1, should be paid about 2,000 per liter. Grade 2, 1,500 per liter. In this way, we should have killed two birds with one stone, because we should have eradicated the careless of drinking of Chang'aa by our villagers, which I'm totally against, because when people drink Chang'aa, some people even wake up in the morning, even at dawn, to go and drink Chang'aa. They become drunk, they're not even able to work. But should collection centers be offering 2,000 shillings, which woman in her sensible mind would sell to the poor person who goes with 10 or 20 shillings, which means we should have eradicated, total eradication of drinking of Chang'aa in our villages, and we should have freed our people to involve themselves in more useful economic activities. And then, because our youth are unemployed, we should dispatch our youths to all the international capitals, Johannesburg, Washington, D.C., London, wherever. They go as our sales agents and distribute this liquid in thousands and thousands of liters, so that only foreigners can drink Chang'aa. And locally, because it is legalized, only rich people will be able to afford this purest spirit of all. And the illegal mixtures of chemicals in the name of Chang'aa will go. We shall not see it again, because when you take the collection center, they'll have gadgets for ensuring standards are maintained. We will have helped our women to become millionaires. We will have brought a lot of dollars to this country. Surely, why should we, as a country, demonize our special science that God has specifically given us to brew Chang'aa? And yet, we allow the drinking of spirits, whiskeys, and other distilled brews from other countries, and we refuse our own. So it is my earnest urge and commitment that all members of parliament, all members of county assembly, I'm pleading with you to legalize and streamline this chain of Chang'aa distillation, selling, and export to economically liberate and empower our people. And I believe, especially in Nyanza region, Siaya, Kisumu, where I'm told the bitters especially are Lego and Ugenya. If you light the Chang'aa with a matchbox, it produces fire, which means it's very, very pure and very, very okay. So thank you very much, and may God bless you all.